Hey, what's going on, guys? Phil with Health for Thought here. I want to go over what I think the basics are for maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So first, I would say drink a lot of water. I wake up in the mornings and I try to have somewhere around 12 ounces of water. Eventually, I end up drinking a gallon throughout the day, if not a little more. I have a good breakfast. I usually have around 30 grams of protein, a big old bowl of oatmeal with some cinnamon in it, maybe a little honey sometimes. Fruit in the morning for sure. I always keep that as a staple. And I always eat every 2 hours or so. Usually it's a lean protein, like a sweet potato or half of a sweet potato, depending how big it is, and then a whole bunch of spinach on the plate. And that's what I stick to. The chicken is usually my lean source of protein, and it's around 6 ounces. So every meal I have is probably, close to 30 to 35 grams of protein. Sometimes I switch it up with some quinoa or some brown rice for the carb source, but the chicken and spinach seem to be a staple in what I eat as far as my main meals go. Keep most of the carbs, I guess, slow digesting. Sometimes they say you want to spike your insulin post-workout, but your insulin naturally spikes when you're eating stuff. Your body's pretty smart. Not as much as it would if you had the simple sugar, but if you're not a bodybuilder, then you don't really need to do that stuff. You can just eat slow digesting carbs, a lot of dark green veggies, some fruit in the morning, a lean protein source, and you should be good to go. You can still put on muscle and stuff like that, keeping a pretty lean diet. It's just going to be a slower process. Whether it takes a couple years, I'm not sure if you're trying to get huge tomorrow, but as far as fitness-wise, I would say maybe 120 to 150 minutes a week of moderate strain or cardiovascular, some sort of exercise. So I guess if you want to run, 3 or 4 times a week, a couple miles, should be about 30 minutes per day. I usually lift. I don't do too much cardio. I play a lot of basketball. I guess that'd be my cardio, which is a lot of sprinting and stuff like that. But if I have a day off from the gym, I'll do some abs or I'll do some running or something like that. That's pretty much it. I know they say watch the carbs when you go to bed. As far as I go, I have a pretty lean physique. So I'll have a sweet potato with my meal at night, and that'll be my carbohydrate with my chicken and my spinach, which stays a staple in almost all my stuff. And I always make sure I finish the gallon before I go to bed. And that's pretty much it. A lot of raw foods, veggies and fruits. Fruits never kill nobody, I don't think. And just keep the lean protein. As far as protein goes, I know they say, some guys even say you get upwards of 300 grams of protein a day if you're a serious bodybuilder. But for most of us who aren't, just trying to stay lean, have a nice summer body, the daily recommended value I think is 56 grams, but I would say anywhere around 100 to 150. You can probably still put on some good, slow, but good muscle strength gain, stuff like that. And that's pretty much it. So slow digesting carbohydrates, a lot of raw foods, dark green veggies, lean sources of protein, and get your exercise in. Get that heart pumping, that blood flowing, and the oxygen in your body. And that's some Health for Thought. See you guys later.